I think the past 50 years and the progress that we've made and the success that we've had really do set a good foundation for the path forward. The key is, and the key has always been, the team and the desire to keep making this thing more successful.
I took over as president of the company in 1990 when Bruce Knight retired. Bruce grew up in Zimbabwe. In the early 1960s, he decided to move to North America because he wanted to go where the really big projects were being built, which is in British Columbia. And I'd always been very impressed with him as a leader and innovator, and so I was thrilled to be asked to come and join him here in Vancouver. It was a very small office. I was the fourth person in the office. We were the new kids on the block. So the biggest challenge was finding new work. The Key Lake uranium mine was our first big project. It was quite a high-profile project, so it was quite a good stepping stone to get the company name recognized.
We knew we wanted to be the best at the world at what we do. We knew the areas that we were going to be really good at, and that was in mining and renewable energy.
One of the game changers for us was in the 80s when we started looking into hydropower. It allowed us to build our team and expand our services.
We started with smaller projects in the 10 to 50 megawatt range, and then we built on that into these much larger projects.
We've had this steady growth for 50 years. Obviously, we started with one in 1975, and we had the expansion to North Bay in 1994.
In 1994, Jeremy basically came to me and said, "We're looking to open up an office in Ontario. Would you go?" I thought, holy cow, that's a big step. But the Knight Piésold approach has always been working for good clients, doing a good job so that we continue working for them. And once we got it going, it seemed to generate its own momentum.
At the North Bay office, we're 55 people. About a third is focused on rock mechanics, and then the other third is focused on environmental and hydrology. When I joined in 2003, it was certainly a smaller organization with a larger team here. That's allowed us to expand our capabilities and establish ourselves within the industry.
The mining business slowed down in 2012 when I took over the office. Our ideas at the time was to have our technical team in North Bay work more closely with the team in Vancouver. Two offices working together were better than either one working individually.
One project that comes to mind is in Northern Ontario that we've been working on recently, where the geotechnical work's being done out of North Bay and then some of the hydrotechnical work's being done out of Vancouver, and it's been a very collaborative approach. Moving forward, there's going to be less North Bay and Vancouver, and it's just going to be one integrated team between the two offices.
I have a huge sense of pride in what's been accomplished in KP Canada. The biggest source of pride is in the Knight Piésold team, how it's evolved, it's grown over time.
We've got a young and innovative team, and that's another reason that clients come to us. They love the fact that we're not scared to try new things.
We all have our areas of expertise, but nobody gets put out on a limb. You're all supported, you're all part of the team.
And the one team is not just within KP Canada, it also includes the client and the client's team.
Building long-term relationships based on mutual trust and respect with our clients has always been a fundamental part of our business plan.
I think we have a tremendous opportunity for the future at KP. We'll plan to continue looking for the right people, the brightest and the best to fit our company. We fully expect that these two mega trends of sustainable mining and renewable energy are going to continue. If we can remain the best in the business in those areas, I think that's how we'll move forward at Knight Piésold. We also have to remember our culture, where we came from and how we want to carry that forward so that we have the same strength, bond, and teamwork moving into the next 50 years.